Hi, my name is Maria Terranova. I'm 65 and I'm from Scottsdale, Arizona. So I was laying in bed and I was reading a book and I just took my hand and put it to my breast and I felt a lump. So I ended up getting a mammogram and was told that yes, you have breast cancer. I was only 44 at the time. So it was kind of a shock. I ended up doing a lumpectomy, and unfortunately it had gone to my lymphatic system. That was 2002, and in 2017 I noticed there was a red kind of scab dry spot exactly on the scar from the original surgery. I instinctively knew that it wasn't scar tissue, but I wanted it to be scar tissue. So I said, okay, so I let it go. About a year later, it had gotten really bad. It was very red, it was very scaly. I went back, they did the mammogram and an ultrasound again and said, uh-oh, it is cancer and it's big and it's aggressive and it's in your chest. So again, decided, okay, I'm going to do the radical surgery because that will get rid of it for good. It was extremely difficult, way more difficult than I thought it was going to be, but I did it. And a year almost to the date, I put my hand back on my breast, a lump exactly in the same location that it had been the first 2 times. So they did a PET scan and she called me and said, yeah, it's spread. It has metastasized now, and at this point to bone and other lymphs in my chest. And she said, really, there's nothing, I'm not even going to do a surgery on you. It's not really anything that we can do. So if you do chemo and radiation, you have about 18 months. I was doing research, couldn't really I couldn't zone in on anything in the US. Anyway, so my neighbor called and he said, I have somebody you want to talk to. And he said, I have a doctor friend who has gone to this clinic, Bioadvanced Medical in Tijuana. He has nothing but great things to say about it, and they do stem cells there. And both of them had nothing but amazing things to say about Dr. Calzada. And so I came, and after just 2 times, actually the first day, I couldn't believe how good I felt. I thought, wow, this just might work. So on my second trip here, Dr. Omar asked me, would I be interested in doing a new treatment with natural killer cells, the NKs? And I said, of course, there's no way I'm not going to try something. We did the first one, did a second version of it, and then in June of that year, I had a PET scan. And my PET scan came back that it was stable. And they said, it hasn't grown. And I said, okay, but has it shrunk? And they said, no. Did another NK, came back, had my PET scan in December, and the PET scan came back, no evidence of cancer. I was shocked. I thought it would shrink it. I really didn't think it would go that fast. And my oncologist was shocked, and my radiologist was shocked. I just did my last PET scan 2 weeks ago, and it came back even better, even cleaner, which I didn't know it could. And my oncologist actually said, this is the best PET scan I've ever seen in my clinic. I said, you're talking about me, right? And she goes, no, in my entire clinic, I've never seen a PET scan like this. And your blood work is the best I've ever seen. And she said, well, you just got to keep doing what you're doing because it's working. If you do your research and you come here to Bioadvanced Medical, You are going to experience something that you just haven't experienced before. I've been everywhere, and nothing compares to here. So I'm very thankful to Dr. Calzada, Dr. Omar, Dr. Tony, everybody at the Bioadvanced Medical Center for giving my life back, for giving me hope. I'm just thankful, and I just want more people to experience it and have the chance to experience their lives and not be afraid. You know, fear is horrible. Hope is wonderful, and Dr. Calzada and his team and Bioadvanced, that's all they are, is hope.